Jason Lutz here for Tools of the Week. My tool of the week this week is the cookie effect. And you're asking yourself, what is the cookie effect, Jason? The cookie effect is real simple. It's cookies. When I was younger in my sales career, just like many young people in their sales career, you're making that first sales call, that second sales call to a customer, to a partner. You got to get past the gatekeeper. You got to get past that person at the front desk. You've got to get past that person in your distributor who protects the branch manager from vendors and stuff coming in and harassing them. My way to get past the gatekeeper was cookies. I learned a long time ago the way to somebody's heart is food, and generally sweet food with chocolate chips. So no matter where I was, whatever city I was in, I would try to go by, find a local bakery, grab a couple cookies, fresh, hot, preferably, and take them to a customer, to a partner. When I walked in and I hit that gatekeeper at the front, that person at the front desk, when I gave him or her a hot cookie and said, "Hey, can I give you a cookie while I'm waiting?" "Oh man, are you sure? I'm just the person who answers the phone." "No, you're as important as everybody else in this entire building. You're the first line of defense in this building. You're the first person a customer sees when he or she walks in. Have a cookie on me." I always got past the gatekeeper, but even more, I built long-lasting relationships with the gatekeepers. I could walk into my biggest customers who I know didn't always buy from me. They've also bought from my competitors, and all my competitors wanted their business. What's the best way to find out who your competitors are and how long they've been there and when they've been there? When you walk into that front office and you've given that front desk person a cookie, the gatekeeper a cookie all the time, and you've built a relationship with him or her, when you're standing there and she's eating that nice warm cookie, she doesn't care that you're flipping through the registry book to see who was there before you when you're signing in. Now you know who your competitors were and when they were there. And it's all right there in front of you, and they had no problem letting you look at it because they were enjoying that sweet bit of heaven. At the same time though, the cookie effect works internal. Fun story, early in my career, young, man, I was gonna go out and win. I was gonna crush the world on everything. I got challenged by business leadership one day. We had just launched a new glass break detector. Now, glass break detectors were still fairly new. This was a new game-changing technology, glass break detector, that was going to revolutionize the industry. Fast forward 20 years later, it did. But we got to sell them first. We got to get people to adopt this crazy technology that didn't really exist. And when it did, it was somewhat inferior before. I was challenged to go to one of our distributor partners and sell 1,000 glass breaks at a counter day. Now, I knew that no matter how good I was not going to sell 1,000 glass break detectors at a counter day by myself. I needed help. So I went home, got with my wife, who happens to be an amazing baker, and she baked these cookies and cut them out like glass break detectors and icing them to look like glass break detectors. And I took that big batch of hot glass break cookies to my inside sales team. Now, I only had one inside salesperson, but that day I had 20 inside salespeople, and they all were dialing for dollars for me because they all wanted me to hit my goal of 1,000 glass breaks. And we did. We blew the number out. I think we sold about 12 or 1,300. Good friend of mine, Phil Wallace, will keep me honest. But we crushed it. We had a heck of a day selling glass breaks that day. And we did it because I had all the support behind the scenes. Not just me. I had the support of my branch, had the support of my counter people, but I had the support of 20 inside sales reps behind me dialing for dollars. Not because they had to, and really not because of a cookie, but because they wanted me to win because I had taken care of them. So I challenge you, find what is your cookie. What is your way to people's hearts? What is your way to get past the gatekeeper? What is your way to get the people behind you that support you every day to want you to win? Jason Lutz, Tools of the Week. Remember, have a great week. Have an amazing weekend, but go out and sell something.